Hiya folks, I'm Grim, and welcome to Grim Grooves. Today we'll be checking out Show by Ado, and after checking out the Imagine Dragons crossover with Ado, which was just phenomenal, I knew I had to check out more. And I've checked out a few other songs from Ado on my channel, and I also just did one over on my Patreon as well, but I just can never get enough. It's so cool and so well done, so I'm curious to see what this will be. If you'd like to request anything else, you can request it on my Patreon. And you can also hit the like button and subscribe because I've got so much more to do going forward, both from Ado and so many other anime and things like that. So, without further ado, let's check out Show by Ado. This is fantastic already. Like, the way that her lyrics flow with the melodies of the song, it works so well, and this kind of Middle Eastern vibe we get from this melody is really interesting. I did not expect that at all. Like, I had no idea what to expect going into this one. I didn't expect it to start in English. I didn't expect the melody to kick up like that, and even her flows in this are really interesting and unique. Like, I don't think I've really heard her kind of do the rapping style vocals like this, but it works really well with her vocal style. And this is just fantastic. The video is also really interesting and unique. Like, this is all just so cool. It's interesting how, for the chorus, the melody shifted up completely. They took away that entire, like, Middle Eastern kind of melody that was going on there and just shifted to a more of a, like, dance track, like a little bit of a trance or a house beat kind of thing. And it was really interesting. And then now, after the chorus, we go back to that kind of... It's a completely different melody, but it still has that same kind of, like, Middle Eastern, like, Indian vibe to it. It's really cool. Like, the style of it is really interesting, and this is just a fantastic song. Like, so well done. I want to get that like little scream she just did again, because the rasp on her voice is really cool. Like, the vocal fry is really interesting, and her kind of going a little bit deeper with this section of the song was so awesome. Like the rap style vocals with a little bit of a deeper voice is really well done here. Like, the way she's able to modify her voice to do different styles of songs, like, it's really well done. Like, I did a song that she did from the One Piece Red movie, and she did a lot of really good vocalizations there, and it was a little more sing-songy for the most part. But this kind of rap style vocals also is just so unique and interesting. Well, not the most unique. I know there's other Japanese artists that do this style of rap vocals too, but just it doesn't take away from how well Ado's doing this. Like, it's so well done. Okay, that was fantastic. Like the structure of this song is so well put together. Like the way that it builds and kind of pulls elements away and then brings them back in. Like the section before this, I was going to comment on how it's like a little bit different, the mix of this, and then they built into the chorus. Like this is a version of the chorus, but the way that they built into the main chorus after this was really interesting because it has the same melody, of course, but it shifts up slightly each time, and then for the final finale kind of thing, it builds really nicely to the kind of final conclusion to this song, which is again this final chorus. But the structure is just so well done. Like it keeps shifting things up so subtly and sometimes very obviously, but there's a lot of variety to it and it keeps things interesting. And again, Ato's vocals are also switching up quite a bit through here. Like we had a little bit of that sing-songy section a little before this where she vocalized and you could hear the kind of the crispness of her vocals as she did like a sustained note, and then you move into this section and it goes back into like the chorus where it's a little more rap vocals a little bit but still a bit sing-songy. Like it's really interesting, the styles and the way that she, like, again, the vocal fry on when she screams and things like that. Like it's so incredibly well done. It just shows her ability as a singer, which is incredibly impressive. Like it's just so cool. Wow, it was so well done. Like this is such a cool song. Like there's so many different layers, and again, the fact that it built from like the simple kind of basic melody and the chorus to this crazy like dance beat. Like it's such an interesting juxtaposition between the two, and it works so well here. Like again, the structure of this song, like whoever produced it and the way that it was made is just, it's so masterful. Like so many different layers and so many different styles. It lends into Ato's vocal quality and her skills as a vocalist to be able to sing so many different styles in one song. Like there's so much variety here, both from the singing and from the music, like the way that it was composed and everything like that. It's so impressive. Like I can never get enough of stuff like this, because when I'm listening to new music, I always look for things that are new and interesting and unique, and this entire song was unique. Like it was so impressive just how many different style changes there were, and the style of her vocals, the style of the music, like so unique. Like to go from, again, that kind of Middle Eastern Indian vibe to kind of a dance hall track, kind of removing that Indian style or Middle Eastern style beat. Again, I apologize for getting wrong where the origin of this beat is. That's just kind of the section of the world I usually think of for that kind of melody, but it was just incredible. Like, and it just shows Ato's range and her abilities to be able to sing in so many different styles, like from the rap vocals to the sing-songy style to like the screams she does a few times. Like it's all so incredibly impressive and so cool to hear. But anyways, thanks for hanging out watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Until next time, later days, folks.
Hands up,